Yes, good morning. I'd like to introduce myself and the wine that we're going to talk about this morning. John Faure from Vergenoegd Wine Estate. Vergenoegd was one of the older wine estates along the wine route in Stellenbosch, first granted back in 1696 to a Pieter de Vos. The Faure family started farming here in 1820, and wine has been a big part of the farming operation since those early days. But today we're going to talk about our limited edition, Tawny Port. It's our first attempt at the Tawny Port. We've been making port since '86, the vintage style port. And yeah, our Tinta Barocca block, planted along the banks of the Eerste River, bush vines, was nearing the end of its lifespan, and we decided let's see if we can do something different with it for a change. So we said let's try our hands at making a Tawny Port. Tawny differs from the vintage style that it's with the time that it's spent in the barrel. It's got a lot more subtleties, and it's a challenge, and it's a patience game as well. So yeah, the grapes are ripened, fully ripened, 26 degrees. By the time that spontaneous fermentation took over, they had picked up another 2 degrees sugar from just soaking out the berries. So it was 28 degrees, nice ripe grapes. Fermented in open caper, the traditional way, plenty of pump overs, punch downs to get your maximum colour and flavour extraction. Then we fortified at around about 12-degree bulling with 80% brandy spirits, and that gave us a nice balance between alcohol and the sugar remaining in the port. So after the fortification, it went to barrels for 10 years. To qualify as a Tawny Port, it's got to be in barrel for 10 years. After 10 years, we had plenty of tastings. We still weren't happy with the colour, so we left it in the barrel a further 2 years. We were still not quite happy with the colour. The flavours were developed very nicely, but we decided to go ahead and bottle a portion of the barrels into this limited edition that we've got in front of us. The colour, deep mahogany, probably too deep at this stage still, with a little bit of orange around the rims. The flavours, on the nose, lovely Christmas pudding batter rather than after it's been baked. A lot of citrus, marmalade, plum. There on the palate. Those flavours continue through. We're getting a little bit more dried apricots. The nuttiness and spiciness is coming through nicely. And it's definitely got the characteristics of the Tawny Port there. Nice food accompaniment would be duck, anything chocolate, and cheese with preserves. Enjoy.